Today's episode is brought to you by Fruit to Go Lime Water and by a roaring fire, burning all the rotten wood. It's a more impressive fire than it looks on camera. And today's t-shirt is Albert Einstein. This t-shirt glows in the dark. The only thing I do not like about this t-shirt is that there is a photograph of Justin Bieber wearing the exact same t-shirt. All right, here we go. So this is the box of CDs I inherited from my Uncle Don. And my sister had first dibs on them. So this is what is left. And back in the old days, if somebody walked into the CD store with a box of CDs like this, I would just take them out, put them into piles, and start looking at them. One stack at a time. Looks like he's got about 30 here. Okay, so my Uncle Don's CD collection. Tragically Hip, Trouble at the Hen House. I do not own this album. This isn't in the greatest shape because of the cardboard case. Seen a lot of box wear, and the disc inside is not even the Tragically Hip. It is Our Lady Peace. Happiness is not a fish that you can catch. Okay, so that's easy. Back in the old CD store days, we would just put a pass on that one. Next, Deep Purple, Nobody's Perfect, the live album. I have a copy of this of myself. I don't need a second one. Disc looks to be in great shape. Yeah, it's too bad I already have this one because it's in great shape and it just needs a new jewel case. All of his CD cases are, shall we say, not very good. They all suffer the yellowing of a smoking household. Let's see if the inner paper, the inner paper is also yellowed from the smoking. This is, it's unfortunate to see a lot of that. Doesn't ruin the album, but, you know, for those looking for a mint copy of this album, the old CD store would have taken it. We probably would have paid $3 for it. Now this one's interesting. This one looks like somebody made this one for my Uncle Don because it says Donnie's Various Artists. And it looks like a girl made it, judging by the handwriting. It's very girly handwriting in like a blue sparkle pen. So here are the songs on Donnie's Various Artists. Change the World by 10 Years After. Love Shack by the B-52s. Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Men. Ugh. I guarantee you Donnie didn't like that song. Rebel Yell, Billy Idol. Pretty Fly for a White Guy, Offspring. Layin' Pipe by David Wilcock. I love that one. Dirty Laundry, Don Henley. Frankenstein, Edgar Winter. Original Prankster by Offspring. Ugh. Unchain My Heart, Joe Cocker. 700 Foot Ceiling, Tragically Hip. Smooth by Santana. Keep 'Em Separated by the Offspring. I don't think my uncle really liked the Offspring all that much. I'm not 100% sure this is his... Ooh, little chipmunk. Oh, he's right by me. Jamie's Crying, Van Halen. Fat by Weird Al. And My Music at Work by the Tragically Hip. Obviously, we did not take burned CDs at work. So we would pass on that. But I just learned something about my Uncle Don. Melissa Etheridge. This is Never Enough from the year 1992. Again, it has the yellowing of the smoke, but the disc is in pretty decent shape. Probably would have paid $2 or $3 for this at the store, depending on if we had copies in stock or not. If we did, we'd pay $2. Here's an album I don't own. Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill. The cover is really stained. Disc is very smudged. I think I'm going to personally pass on it because it's Jagged Little Pill and it's not hard to find and it's not worth cleaning up. Oh, he's around, that chipmunk. He's around. Black Sabbath, Paranoid. Ooh. Disc has a pretty bad scratch on it. We would probably buy this and get it refurbished at the record store. We'd pay $1 or $2 for it. Getting it refurbished, but this front cover might be a deal break. Yeah, the front cover is glued to the inside of the case, so that's an automatic pass. That cannot be salvaged. Here's one I hope can be salvaged. Jane's Addiction, Ritual de lo Habituel, with the censored cover. Booklet looks to be in decent shape, no yellowing that I can really see at a glance. And the CD itself, crossing fingers, is in good shape. Taking it. Taking it. George Thorogood, self-titled, 1977. Not much yellowing. CD's in good shape. At the store, we'd pay $3-4 for that. Oh, I wanted this one, but it looks like the cover might be fucked. Yeah, damn it. Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, the best of. The cover's fucked. It's glued right into the case. So, unfortunately, it doesn't matter what condition the disc is in. We would have passed on that at the record store, and I'll pass on that for my own personal collection too. I don't think that's being too picky. Oh, bummer. This one's cover is really reamed and glued. No, not glued, but not in the greatest shape. Traffic, the low spark of high-heeled boys. This is a rare CD. Disc needs some tender loving care. We would have sent that out for resurfacing. But it's not in the best of shape. You put something like that in a brand new jewel case and you make it sellable. I'll keep this. I'll try it. Tragically Hips, first EP. Disc is in good shape. I do not own this. Oh, cover is a little gluey. Oh, bummer. Well, it'll do for now. Garbage version 2.0 feels light. No, there's a CD inside. It's in decent shape. It needs some resurfacing. Cover's good. Interesting. This is a promo. This is a promo CD. Property of Universal Music. I wonder how he got this. Maybe I sold it to him. Possible. Deep Purple in Rock. Standard version. Disc is dirty, but in good shape. Cover is annihilated. It's really bad. I already have a regular version of this CD in my collection, so not a big deal if I pass on Deep Purple in Rock. Rough Trade. Now here's a group that I really know nothing about. Carol Pope. Really know nothing about Rough Trade. Cover's in good shape. No disc! No disc. Ah, what a bummer. What a bummer. Nilsson Schmilsson by Harry Nilsson. Cover looks to be in decent enough shape. Disc might need some cleaning. But all the papers are in good shape. So that's a keeper. This one's got a lot of water stain. It's Amanda Marshall, really badly water stained. Disc is a little scuffed. We would have passed on something like this at the record store because we always saw Amanda Marshall. Tons of Amanda Marshall. Johnny Winter, Nothing But the Blues. A little bit of telltale yellow staining. Disc is immaculate. Covers are okay. Yeah, that would have been good. We would have paid $3-4 for that at the record store. You can tell it's a Super Saver by the nice price sticker, but this was a rare Super Saver. Couldn't find that very easily. David Wilcock's 13 Songs. This was an acoustic album, if I remember correctly. Not really a party album. Oh, disc is a little dirty, but probably salvageable. Cover's a little yellowed, but manageable. We'd pay probably $2 for this one, because we always had a ton of them. $1 or $2, unfortunately. Here's one I'm hoping is in good shape. Red Rider, Tom Cochran's original band. Over 60 minutes with, which is the greatest hits. Looks to be decent enough. I'll have to play it, make sure, but it looks decent enough. A little bit of yellowing, but the covers are otherwise in fine shape. So at the record store, we'd probably pay $3-4 for this one. I don't really want this one for my collection. I probably bought it for him. 1994 was the year I started at the record store, so I was basically buying everybody CDs. It's in fine shape. This would have been a bargain bin special. We would have paid $1 or $2 for it. I'm remembering something about buying CDs, which is how filthy your hands feel. I don't know if the old record store is still buying CDs in the days of COVID, but my hands already feel really filthy from touching smoker CDs. This is an album I already have, and its cover's not in good shape. Alice Cooper, love it to death. Oops. I did that to a few customer CDs by accident. The disc is scuffed from a CD tray. It's unfortunate. We'd probably take that out, send it out to get it fixed, pay $1 or $2 for it. But the cover is the deal breaker. Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to sell a CD with a cover like that. Unfortunately. Another Tragically Hip, but this one looks to be in bad shape too. He paid 99 cents for this at HMV. It's in really bad shape. Cover's annihilated. That's too bad. I don't have up to here. 99 cents though. Were HMV selling used CDs at some point? Huh. I don't know. 99 cents. Hope this one's in good shape. This is Lee Aaron's debut. I believe it's sometimes called the Lee Aaron Project. Decent. Good shape. Yeah. I don't really know very many of these songs. Under Your Spell, I've heard. I don't think she's particularly proud of this album. I like My Rock Hard. That's okay. I don't really know anything about it. I'm going to give it a listen. It says Lee Aaron's first LP, previously unreleased bonus track, Under the Stars. Cool. All right. First Garbage album. Good shape. Yeah. Okay. We'd pay like $3-4 for that. Nah, I hope this one's in good shape. Jackal. I'm a lumberjack, baby. Cover's in good shape. Disc is in decent shape. Pay $3-4 for Jackal at the record store. I own Jackal now. That's great. Rolling Stones, Steel Wheels. It's not an album I dislike. It's not an album I feel like I need to own, but I own it now. It's in good shape. Cover's in good shape. I own. This is actually, you know what? I'll be honest with you. This is my very first Rolling Stones studio album. I only own compilations and singles. Not exactly something I want to be boasting about. My very first Rolling Stones studio album was Steel Wheels, and I got it in the year 2020. But we are nothing if not honest. Let's take a look at that fire. You can't see from here, but it is very hot under those logs. I'm burning some old rotten wood. Toronto, Greatest Hits, a band I really don't know much about. Cover's a little wonky. You really, probably passable. We really had to be vigilant at the record store. You know, you wouldn't necessarily catch that the cover is fucked on some of these discs. But there's a very good chance that you could accidentally purchase this CD for $3-4 at the record store, and then when it comes time to put it on the shelf, you put it in a brand new jewel case, and then you realize at that point the cover is fucked and you've wasted $3-4. Yeah, the boss really loved it when we did that kind of stuff. This show is brought to you by Fruit 2O Lime Water. Yeah. Sheryl Crow's second album doesn't look to be in as good shape as her debut. The disc is fine. I don't know. I mean, I might have bought him this one too. I'm just not a big Sheryl Crow fan. But, you know, I own her first 2 albums now, I guess. Haywire. I saw these guys open for Helix in 1987, and they fucking sucked. But, you know, brings me back. The CD is really dirty. Don't know if you can really make out the dirt on the CD. The CD is very dirty. It will need some tender loving care if it's going to play properly. But hey, I own Haywires, the best of Haywire. That'll bring me back in time. Collective Soul, the self-titled second album. I hope it's in good shape. Cover's stuck. There we go. That's not a good sign. CD is fine. The booklet is sticky. Yeah, it's fucked. Unfortunately. There, it ripped. Oh well. Ooh. The Headpins Greatest Hits. Cover is fucked. Disc is scuffed. Even the front of the disc is scuffed. It's really strange. Shame about the covers on some of these. People let their seat. A second. No. This isn't a second copy of the same album. This is Sheryl Crow, The Globe Sessions. This is something I remember nothing about. Remember nothing about this album. My favorite mistake. I've forgotten this album completely. 1998. Oh, I got a lot of Sheryl Crow now. Tragically Hip, A Day for Night. Looks to be in decent shape. Needs a new case. Scuffed up, but it'll play. Booklet's in good shape. Alright, good. I didn't have Day for Night before. Hey, Deke, how you doing? Good morning. This is actually the last CD in the box now. This didn't take as long as I thought it would. The Outfield, Play Deep. I'm not a fan of The Outfield myself. But whatever. Disc is a little scuffy, but it'll play. Cover is fine. Well, you know, I made out with some discs here. Let's give them a count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 exactly. Exactly 20 CDs I am taking for my personal collection, and I'm going to donate or throw out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 CDs, and I'm going to keep the Donnie's Various Artists, because I think this is actually quite hilarious. What was the single off of The Outfield, asks Deke. And I'm not sure. I'll read you the tracks. Say It Isn't So, Your Love, I Don't Need Her, Every Time You Cry, 61 Seconds, Mystery Man, All the Love, Talk to Me, Taking My Chances, and Nervous Alibi. So I don't know which one of those is the single. Bet your Rich Kamerman could tell you which one is the single. Yeah, so 20 CDs there. On an average, we would have given $2 to $3 cash, $3 to $4 credit each for those. So not a huge haul, but, you know, decent cash for weekend fucking around. For my own personal collection, I'm really looking forward to Jackal, Lee Aaron, a few of the other ones, some of the hip I'm a little bit disappointed in some of the ones I can't take for my own personal collection, and I'm disappointed that the Hip Trouble at the Hen House had Our Lady Peace, Happiness is Not a Fish That You Can Catch, as the disc inside. Mixing and matching CDs is a cardinal sin in the CD store business. Got some comments from Deke. Your Love is the single. Your Love, track 2. Dude sings so high on that track. Well, I guess I'm going to find out. I guess I'm going to find out. Well, this has been a brief little live stream. I'm going to go tend to my fire. It's starting to die down a little bit. Needs a little bit of tender love and care. And maybe tonight, by the time that renders down to some hot coals, I'll be cooking some steaks over that fire. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, so thanks very much for watching. I hope the audio and the video on this turned out okay. And yeah, we'll take care. Bye.